Hi, my name is Jason Simmons. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am currently in my 28th year of teaching, and I have a master's and a doctorate in education. I am also the past president of Middle Tennessee General Music and one of the founding members of Middle Tennessee Kodai Association. I have had both ORF levels and Kodai levels, and I teach with the fire robin methods, and that was taught to me by John Fire So, welcome to my podcast or my internet show, whichever you want to call it. And today's session is one that I taught about a month ago to a group at Middle Tennessee General Music that is about how to use technology to kind of take the stress out of your life. Today's session will be about the ideas. In future sessions, I will show how to actually do these ideas. But if you're really wanting to get started now, Google and YouTube are your best friends. Just be very specific in what you're wanting to do. So, I'm about to show you how I use technology to help aid in my classroom and double myself and reduce some of the load. Do you ever feel like this? Hitting a key where technology just doesn't work for you? Some of the things that I'm going to tell you in this session are very simple, but some can truly turn your classroom around while not really taking long. A lot of the things that will be shown, you will end up doing in your planning time and not live in class. So if something goes wrong, you have time to fix it and you don't have to worry about doing it in front of students. One of my first pieces of advice is for you to get an external hard drive. I know this costs money, and I'm not advising this one on the screen, but something similar. You can get them. Get any external hard drive that size or larger to plug into your computer. Here's why. As you're doing some of these techniques, you're going to be recording videos, and they can take up a lot of space, and you want to store them on something that is yours. If you store it on your cloud drive, then everything you do actually automatically becomes property of your school system. But if you store it on your drive, when you move or if you leave, you just unplug it and take it. And then there's no worry about transferring things there. What I do is I use a cloud storage such as Dropbox and not my school storage, and I have it stored on the drive. So I have a double backup. I have a cloud storage and I have a physical storage within that my programs play off of, and that helps speed stuff up. I don't know about in your system, but in my system at times, especially when testing is going on, they have been known to cut off things such as YouTube, which can be very critical to help us music teachers in class. All right, so that's my first piece of advice. So how do you use technology in the classroom? I use it to help get class started. I also use it to save my voice, to duplicate myself. Have you ever been alone in the classroom and wish there was another person to help? So watch this. This is what I do each day when my kindergarten through third grade come in. They are doing some... They come in doing some simple movements like that, and that gives me some time to sort out any new students that are in. It also gets the wiggles out, but it gives me time to also take attendance, because even just something as simple as taking attendance, I can look into future episodes if a student's not getting it. Oh, they weren't here the last time. That helps out a lot, and I can arrange another student that has it to teach them a little bit faster. Also, it just gives them time to get the wiggles out. And that helps as long as many of these students have been sitting in the class. Next, Here's another version. So what I do with these is I simply just create a PowerPoint with those images that I have purchased off of Teachers Pay Teachers, add some music in over the sides, and then I just put a simple 10-second timer on them and let it process through, and I use PowerPoint to create the videos. Next reason that I use technology is to save my voice. Do you have things that you don't want to repeat forever? For me, I hate the beginning of the year because I have to repeat the rules and stuff sometimes 35, 40 times. So what I did was I created me a video of this that explains it to my students. So watch for just a brief second.
Good day and welcome to the music class. I'm glad you were in here. This year, I'm going to go over my rules this way. I've changed them a little bit, and we are also going to do the safety procedures so we know where everyone is at. So please pay attention so that we can get on and have some fun. Rules for the music room. First one is be safe.
One advantage of doing things this way is you save your voice, but you are also adding consistency to your classrooms. If you're like mine, I have 7 or 8 day rotations where if I'm not careful, I will tell different classes different things on different days, but this solves that problem. Another thing that I also use it for is, like I said, adding consistency in. This is an echo practice from conversational solfege where the students are just echoing me. All I did with this was just use a simple microphone and record me doing the echoes where they can do it. But here's where I really use it. As they're echoing, I'm able to walk around and listen to which students are truly echoing the real patterns and which ones aren't. Those that aren't, I'm able to gather up into a small group and work with a little later on their own with myself while some of the other students are doing things. So here is an echo practice.
Me. Loo, 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 loo. Loo, 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 loo.
In the spaces, I simply repeat the echo pattern in my head.
Loo, 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 loo. Loo, 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 loo.
Again, this saves time and it allows me to get around. Next is to duplicate yourself. So, do you have songs that you do from year to year and you start to really just lose interest in them? Well, you can record them this way and you can do it again. Go around and monitor the students and you can assess of how well they're doing it by listening to them. Do you have songs that you sing from year to year and you kind of started to lose interest in them? Well, you can sing them once and have yourself sing them to the students each time. But while that's going on, you're actually going around and assessing how well the students are singing, monitoring pitch, using rubrics to actually make your classroom even better. This is one down by the bay. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home, I dare not go. So what I did with this is I actually have this entire set there. I just put this page on because it is on the GIA website, but it goes through the different pictures there that are on there, and I sing it, and the students echo me. They think it's a lot of fun. For if I Next is to duplicate myself. When we're doing ukuleles, I can show them, but many kids don't really pay attention, or that you need to see it multiple times. And you really need to be going around the classroom. So watch this. Okay, to play this version of Hot Cross Buns, you're going to put your finger on the first fret on the E string and your ring finger on the third fret. See how I'm skipping the second fret? You play. Then you lift up your ring finger. Then you're going to move your ring finger to the C string on the third fret. While this is nothing earth-shattering, the screen zoom also is a lot larger on my projector than it is live in my hand. So it really enables the students to be able to see this. So how do I do all this? sometimes as simple as just using my camera on my computer like I'm doing to record this video. Or I use my phone or my iPad to record it and I just transfer it over to my computer and there we go. Things like PowerPoint have simple trim features where you can do it. In my case, I've gone in and used stuff like iMovie to trim videos and make them even better. But that's coming up in future episodes where I show you how I truly do these techniques, and I'll show you using both Windows and Apple products when we do those in the future. I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching.